And we are live. Ah! Was that good enough, Carlos?
I think they like it when you add more emphasis to it.
All right. Hold on a second. All right, let's reset. Let's do this again. 1 second. You ready?
I'm ready, bro.
We are live.
There we go. Yeah. What's going
What's
on?
up, Caleb? What's happening, Chief?
Hey, what's up? Give me 1 second. Hold on, guys.
Fine. We didn't like you anyway.
Yeah.
Buddy. All right. Who we got in the live? Who we got here? We got Kimberly is in the house. What's up? Good to have you, Kim. The homie Big John is here. What's up, brother? Hope the channel, the relaunch on the channel is going well for you. You know, you got the support of the SMT Nation. So big shout out to John. If you guys haven't checked out his channel yet, pretty good content, good topics, good discussion, good commentary. Obviously a supporter and a member of the SMT Nation. So do check out his channel, subscribe, and watch. Jess, good to see you. Glad you're here. The homie Mr. X is in the house. Good to see you guys. I see some more people trickling in. D-Gaff, Gavin, Jihad, the homie Bionic Scoop. Yeah. FT Weezy. What's up, Gene? What is up, Equalizer? David, good to see you. The homie Paul, the homie William, Rams in the house. And yeah, we got John here. There, that's who I want to click on. Ken, good to see you. Look, we got 70 in the live watching right now. Fresh off of the heels of this. And I'm just going to pull it up now. This. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. Possibly. Maybe.
Yeah.
How's that? Does that work a little bit? Let me see if I can zoom in. Paquito, you know. All right. So a tweet from Mike Sievert. Yeah. A tweet from @MikeSievert. The T-Mobile big homie. Not necessarily, you know, the opinion of the SMT, but the homie of T-Mobile. You feeling like the industry needs another Uncarrier kick? Me too. We have something incoming from T-Mobile, and based on this tweet, I have reason to believe it is on deck, meaning we are probably going to see it a month from now. And based on some of the information that the always trusted and always credible and pretty much spot on with everything T-Mobile, Carlos's sources are batting a very high percentage. Dare I say about 1,000, right? They're usually never wrong. So we got something incoming. Things are lining up to where we have an idea of what they could be. I went ahead and titled this, you know, this version of the podcast with a bunch of possible things that could be coming. And based on speculation from the last couple of months, with some of the information that is starting to kind of creep out from internal, we feel pretty strongly that they're going to play out this way. So I would like to welcome everybody who's coming in. Please do me a solid. Like the video, share it to your socials, get people in the know, help people out, getting informed of what's going on in the wireless space here with the SMT YouTube channel. There are links in the description box for community items, the Twitter handle, the Periscope lives. People have asked me for different ways to donate. I got a Venmo link. I got a PayPal link. I got everything. It's Cash App. Whatever you guys have asked me for, it's there. So you asked for links in different ways to donate. So fine, go and donate if you want to donate. Go. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something coming down the pipeline here. 100%. Big shout out to MT Houston, Texas. Thanks for the super chat, broski. Hey, yeah. Thank you for that, by the way. MT Houston, Texas. You're always so kind and generous. We appreciate you. Okay. So I will start this by saying, with 100% certainty, we are getting an Uncarrier move in August. something. The nature of the Uncarrier event is what's kind of unknown. We don't know 100% what it's going to be. But based on the company's transition into the new T-Mobile with the merger with, Sprint, something has to happen because we already are hot on the trails of some low numbers for quarter 2. 100% we know numbers are going to be down. They're not going to break 1 million ads unless you're going to count, Sprint migration, but that's like 50 million customers. They're not going to have 1 million organic ads. They didn't have it last quarter either for the first time in like 6 years. The organic growth in the company is probably going to be slow moving forward. There's just no space in the marketplace. Time frame we're hearing August 12th. That is the only date that's being thrown around. Nobody is really speculating any other date. We keep hearing August 12th. So go ahead and put it on your calendar. Unless we start to hear other stuff in the near future, we're expecting August 12th. There's your time frame for this Uncarrier announcement.
Yep.
The nature of the Uncarrier is something we're not 100% clear on because there are probably a couple of things that are going to happen. Number one, and me and Carlos agree on this, they have to do something to address their churn rate. We know their churn rate's going to be high. There are literally cities across America that have been experiencing long-term outages, network migration issues, integration issues. Caleb, you could speak to that.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Where like there's disruptions and there's poor service or speeds are tanking and there's congestion that's so bad that people can hardly use their devices during certain times of the day. They're going to have to address those losses. So the way that they're going to do it and the way they've always done it in the past is with something consumer friendly. They actually tried in July with what's being called this like switcher promo, where if you are leaving Verizon or AT&T, you're switching to them, they'll cut your bill in half. But you have to go on the Essentials plan, which is a very low priority plan. So you see how they've tried to address it with this entry level plan. Yeah, we'll help you save money, but you're always going to be deprioed, right? So we're giving you a low network access. That's not going to cut it. Carlos, we talked about this just 30 minutes ago.
No.
If a customer goes from the AT&T network to T-Mobile Essentials, they are not going to be happy with the experience.
Hell no.
You're going to go from the average. The cat. He's like right behind you. Oh, there's Speed Test Kitty, all up in the hair. Carlos, you're going to need a haircut, bro. Cat's all up in it.
No. Today.
I could see somebody going from AT&T getting 100 megabits per second on average on prepaid even, right? Like they do that. It's freaking fast. They might go to T-Mobile Essentials and be like, what is this? This is the slowest network I've ever used. I'm always subjected to deprio. They're not going to be happy. Going from AT&T to T-Mobile Essentials won't work for most people. Yes, they will save money, but it won't work for most people once they feel that network access. I would also say the same thing about Verizon. In most cases, T-Mobile's not going to be as fast as a higher priority Verizon plan. I don't see that happening either. So that's not really going to work because it's only addressing the low-end priority customer. It's not addressing the premium paying customer for AT&T or Verizon. So that's not going to cut it, and they've realized that. We've already talked to a couple store managers. They said nobody's switching on that promo. They said nobody's asking for it, nobody cares. T-Mobile's going to start promoting that more through July, but this Uncarrier is going to be what they're going to want to do. So I think rate plan changes on some level are inbound. Carlos, what do you think?
From what I've seen, is they're talking about an unlimited hotspot plan, higher gigabyte usage prior to network management. From what I saw, we're talking about between 100 and 150 gigs. Oh, there goes the cat. Subject to network management, and then unlimited hotspot. But it's going to be at a premium price of, from what I saw internally so far, we're looking at 115 without auto pay and 105 with auto pay. That's for the first line. They're still structuring how they're going to price it down with the family tier plan and stuff like that.
All right, so Mr. JP Pizza, here we go. Here we go with price increases. Here's how they do it. You can't go in and start changing people's plans per se right off the rip. Price guarantees. You want to keep your customers happy. But what they could do is they could price you out. In order to get new features and to get new benefits, you got to get on the new plan, which is going to be more premium. That's probably the most likely thing that's going to happen here. So,
and then another thing too is there's going to be a new econo plan too that they're talking about, and it's going to be a little bit more stripped than what's currently here, but it's going to be at a cheaper rate.
What's up, Mikey? Tech Review. Good to see you, man. Let's talk about rate plans. They're going to address two types of customers here based on what you're telling me, Carlos. They're going to have an economic plan, which do you think might undercut essentials a little bit?
Yep.
I think it will. Yep.
And then they're going to do a premium plan, which is probably going to overcut whatever they have now, Magenta Plus.
Exactly, yeah. That's the way to get the money,
So you guys remember when John Leisure was there as CEO? He said customers don't want too many choices. They want to understand what their plan includes. He used to dog Verizon. Too many plans. They had like 5 or 6 unlimited plans. Too many. People don't want that. They want make it simple, right? We're starting to see that T-Mobile's starting to do as the old carriers did. Even the old carriers now are starting, like Verizon, AT&T, they're starting to shrink options down. T-Mobile, if they're going to continue with Magenta and Magenta Plus and Essentials, that's 3. Bring 2 more plans, that's 5. That's what the old Verizon used to do. See what I'm saying? So they're becoming more carrier. I don't know if everybody's catching it, but that's what I'm throwing your way. A lot of what the new T-Mobile is doing is the old stuff that Verizon and AT&T used to do. It's really weird, this cycle that's happening.
And they're calling it an Uncarrier move. It's like, we'll do carrier stuff, but just call it Uncarrier. Like, what kind of crap is that? I agree with Carlos about the free hotspot. I heard some rumblings about that, as well as the econo plan. I heard also if you buy a phone, a phone upgraded from T-Mobile, you get a free skunk ape with your purchase. So they no longer ruin cell phone towers anymore. These skunk apes are specifically trained to ruin your home and your vehicle.
Yeah, now they're trying to ruin everything you own.
Exactly.
You just have it in your. They give you the full size and the mini size. The mini size with a little T-Mobile fanny pack.
Yes.
They get you with a fanny pack, bro, and that little thing's gonna carry the antenna and point it at each square to try to get you some signal.
All right.
Hashtag home internet.
Yes. So we expect some revamping of some plans. We expect something economically kind of entry level, and we expect something premium that could potentially do something with tethering. I want to talk about tethering data. Tethering data is no joke. Tethering data is it's the elephant in the room. It's really the only wireless horizon that has not been experienced up till now. There has never been a true renaissance in wireless tethering. The only people who have unlimited tethering that's high speed is probably people on the T-Mobile One International, the add-on. And even then, their unlimited hotspot is subject to depry all the time. So at a moment's notice, if the network starts to get a little bit congested, there's a lot of traffic, they will get slowed. Even if it's still LTE speed, it is definitely going to be slowed, to be managed. Because what happens is when people hear the word unlimited tethering, what do they start doing, Caleb? They start connecting iPads, they start connecting TVs, start connecting phones and laptops. 1080p resolution videos.
Everything under the sun, everything that has a Wi-Fi chip will do it.
Yeah. So tethering data is actually T-Mobile's worst nightmare. During a time when they are transitioning and integrating their network. And
absolutely.
Needing to build out 2.5, and they're not doing it at the pace that they think they are, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm concerned. I'm concerned for certain markets. I'm concerned for certain regions. and I'm just generally concerned about what customer experiences are going to be. Even if people aren't using the unlimited tethering, they will feel the strain if customers in the area are.
Well,
because what's going to happen is there's going to be moments where your speeds will go from 40, 50 meg, which can literally do whatever you need on your device. It may be brought down to 10% of that. 4 and 5 meg, which may create buffering on 1080p. So I'm concerned about the tethering data thing, legit, because they don't have the 2.5 deployment to really support that type of experience nationwide.
But too, bro, that they're gonna put. I think it'll probably be only full access to a certain limit, and then it'll be subject to network management after so much. That's what I think they're gonna do. I don't think they're gonna give full access 24/7.
Okay. If it's not 100 megabits, or if it's not at least 100 gigs like AT&T, no deep trial. Yeah, if it's not 100, people aren't even gonna look. Because even a premium priced plan now will get you 30, 40, or 50. So this has to be something more substantial. I would say if they're going to do it, it's going to have to be 100 gigs, no deprio tethering. And then after that, you're subject to deprio. Right? They do their whole thing or
network management. Let's just put it that way.
Right. During times of congestion, you could be managed and blah, blah, blah. Read all this, small print. That would be new. That would be innovative in the tethering side of the network. Very taxing on the network. That could be an issue, right? That could definitely be an issue for the network. What other aspects could be adjusted here? I know, Carlos, we were talking about it earlier. T-Mobile's typical deprio is set at 50 gigs for on-device data usage.
Yeah.
Could that also be bumped to 100 gigs?
Speculations, what I saw, between 100 and 150 on the highest plan.
Okay.
They would start off at 50, I believe.
Right. So you got to come in at least double, maybe triple. Because here's what you're looking at for pricing, guys. If your current most premium option is Magenta Plus, what's the cost of a single line on Magenta Plus, Carlos?
85, I think it is, or 90.
Okay.
Or one of those two. This
plan's coming in over $100. No doubt in my mind. If you are going to give 100 gigs of LT tethering, and then it's going to be managed after that, and you're going to give 100 or 150 gigs of on-device data before deprio, and then it's managed after that, that line has to come in over $100. It has to. There's no way they could do it for just $10 more than the current Magenta Plus. It's too much network access based on precedence. Like we're looking at the past, the way they price things. When you look nationwide with the wireless providers like AT&T and Verizon, Verizon's coming in at 90 or 95 for their most premium.
100.
100 with the 1080 add-on and
90 with autopay.
90 with autopay. So $100, 90 with autopay. T-Mobile's going to come in probably just a little bit above that because they're going to say our value's better. You're getting unlimited tethering. You're getting a higher deprio, threshold. So they could justify it and say, yeah, we'll give it to you for maybe, 100 with autopay. Maybe it's going to come in at 110 and 100 on, but if you're paying $100 for a single line and you're getting unlimited deprio or unlimited tethering, and really nice high priority access, that could be worth it for some people. You know what I mean?
Oh, another one too. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I mean, don't take it with a grain of salt. People don't get mad, but don't be afraid if you don't see Netflix on those new plans anymore. Yeah.
All right, that's another thing to talk about. These new plans. There's not a doubt in my mind that the new team wants to get away from paying for people's Netflix. There's not a doubt in my mind. What's the value on the Netflix plan that they use?
It's the $12.99 version.
They definitely want to get off of that.
And
they don't want to. They don't want to pay for that.
Dude, people think that this is what people think. Oh, they got a special contract with T-Mobile and blah blah blah, and they don't have to pay for it. They're not paying that price. Yeah, right. You could ask anybody that works at T-Mobile what the SKU code is. The SKU code, when they enter it, it says $12.99, and then it says credit $12.99. They have to enter the SKU code and the credit code and the features. So T-Mobile's paying $12. They're paying regular price.
Got you. Okay. Well, so $12.99. They can't give people a $12.99 Netflix on these newer plans with all that network access. There's just it's not going to jive with the business, right? The value proposition, the price would have to come up in that plan. You'd be at like $120 a month for that access. I think Netflix is not included in those plans. Even the economic one, the one that's going to be below essentials, I don't care if you got 5 of those lines, you are not getting Netflix on that entry level plan. And the same thing with that, this new plan that's going to have unlimited tethering if it comes out. Netflix will not be in there. Video limitations, I think we're going to see a 1080p, obviously. Why not? Video resolution shouldn't be an issue moving forward. Device financing, Carlos. They got to do something about their financing. Could that be part of this Uncarrier event? Or do you think it's going to be like an afterthought or something like that?
No, I can see them touching that because their financing options straight up suck.
Typically, when people go into it in a store and they want to buy an iPhone, let's say it's the iPhone. What's the newest one? The 11 Pro. Let's take the premium 11 Pro. You're going to have to come out of your pocket at least $250, $300 off rip, right?
No, 300 to 350. No, it's you either get 700 or 750 per line. So you'll either come out 400, I think, bro, because 399 I think down or some shit like that, because it's 1099 for the phone. So if you get 700, that's 399. If not, it's 450. Plus
so
tax.
Then you're financing 750.
Let's say
to keep you at around $30 a month or something.
Yeah.
Okay. They got to come up, bro. These phones are too expensive, right? They're gonna have to come up with the financing situation. These devices are not getting cheaper. The premium devices are all over $1,000. The next generation of Note series is going to be $1,200, $1,300, $1,400. Bro, the Ultra was $1,400, right?
Yeah, but what T-Mobile does is this is exactly what they do. Is when a new phone comes out for the first either 30 to 60 days, as long as your account is well qualified, they'll give it to you with $0 down. But then after that, then it's all ball game, They'll charge their high down payments and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's only good for like the first month or two of release.
We got to see something change with the financing. They're stomping with the big dogs now. Their market share is enormous. They're over 30% market share now. They are inheriting a lot of Sprint customers who are absolutely used to high financing. You could go to a Sprint store and get 4 Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultras. No money down. And walk out of there with $5,000 in phones.
Yep, it's just like AT&T. AT&T, let's say you get approved for 20 lines, 0 deposit. You can walk out even with a $5,000 phone if you wanted to, 0 down.
Yeah, someone's going to give that.
That's where AT&T has the upper hand on financing, is they have the best financing overall.
Out of all the things that could potentially be happening here, clearly T-Mobile is getting out in front of half 2 2020. Half 1 is a dumpster fire. Half 1 2020 for all companies, considering the pandemic, considering the economy situation. Like, everybody wants to just snap their fingers and make half 1 2020 go away. All right. So we're in July. We're technically in the start of half 2. T-Mobile's going to use July to just prep everything. Verizon, AT&T, all these companies are just moving forward and moving on from the first half. I'm telling you, bro, this is 2 parts. This is one part, the new T-Mobile with the integration of the 2 companies, and the other part is losing business. T-Mobile is is not the same company it was before. I think some people are keen to it and they see it. Some people are clearly in denial, and they still to this day like try to protect T-Mobile. It's kind of weird. Like, you're a customer, you should be advocating for yourself and always looking for the best information. And if a company is misbehaving, you could spend your money anywhere. But there's loyalists and there's apologists. They'll never change, right? They just this cult following has happened at T-Mobile, right? But the cult following was for John, and John's gone. So Mike Sievert is clearly a different person with a different business mindset. His job responsibility is no longer to build Uncarrier moves. His job responsibility is now everything, right? The only thing he doesn't really do, and he's left that all to Neville, is the network. He doesn't really have anything to do with it. He's not a part of the network vision. He's really not a part of the network decisions. That's really all Neville. And Neville said he's going to do it as long as they let him. So anything business oriented is Mike Sievert, and he's clearly looking to go more premium because he's trying to generate a higher ARPU. I can't blame him. You can't build out a better network without money. We've seen charges being enforced strictly. We've seen new additional charges, charge increases. You know, Carlos, you've seen it with your visits to the store. I've had people DMing me on Twitter, emailing me. People are losing jobs. People are being fired, layoffs, store closings. It's a totally different company. It's very different. Nobody's going to convince me otherwise. I could see it all happening.
There's people in the chat saying that the Uncarrier moves come in 7/16.
Why?
I don't know.
What's so special about 3 days from now?
I got an email regarding this. Let me pop out of the stream and let me check the email and let me see what it says. I'll read it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, and I look, I'm not trying to discredit anyone. I mean, anybody could be right. Sure, no problem. I'm just saying what's 7/16? That would be what, Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what would be the thing?
Tim is saying that there's not going to be no changes to financing, so financing's out the window.
Okay. Well, that's a problem because people upgrade at their local carriers. The phone says 7/16. The phone has to say sometime. It's a phone, right? It has a timestamp. So if the phone would have said 1/15, would you have said that it's happening in January?
No.
I don't know. I'm concerned about two things. T-Mobile's churn rate is high. They're trying to curb it. The other thing I have a concern about is the network. The network is not really built for unlimited tethering. I don't know, Carlos. Any concerns?
I mean, to be honest, bro, this is what I saw with what I saw. Select choice, simple choice, they're at risk. T-Mobile One plans are still okay for right now, but no more promos added to them. Magenta and whatever the new plan will be named, those will qualify for any current and all promotions. So if they do a free line promo, they can get it. They do anything, whatever they want, they'll get it until further notice. But T-Mobile One plans will not get those free line access anymore.
Oh, okay. So Carlos, this just got the DM. Good looking out, Mr. X. Appreciate you. They did make it July 16th.
Yeah,
that's true. That is confirmed. So that means, like you guys were saying, the reason that the phone said July 16th, they were making it July 16th. So why was the August 12th date being thrown around?
I have no idea.
Rate plan change.
That could be. Yeah.
Something. Okay, I got you. Okay. All right. So we 100% certainty announcement official from T-Mobile. We have a July 16th date for the Uncarrier. What do they call it? Is there like a number that goes with it?
I'll get you the webcast information. I'll forward that email to you actually. So
all right, because all I'm seeing here is it just says T-Mobile say hello announcing Uncarrier next. They're calling it Uncarrier next.
Yeah, I just screenshot it. I'll forward you the email a little bit.
All right, so it looks like it's going to be 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. So that'll be 11:30 if you're on Eastern. And they will be doing Q&A with executive filing. So they're going to keep the John Leisure thing, where they answer questions and stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all we have now. All right, so that changes everything. That means they already know what the Uncarrier what the Uncarrier items are. There's no question, Carlos. They're not building the Uncarrier as we speak. We're not speculating anymore. They know what's going to be in there.
Yeah.
So here's why
dumpster fire.
Here's why I don't think it's going to be T-Vision. T-Vision doesn't have the scale yet. The attention has not been on T-Vision. I also don't think it's going to be T-Mobile Home Internet. They don't have the network scale for it. So it's probably not that either. We're looking at something completely wireless. Quibi is a failure. 100%. Quibi is an absolute failure. That media partnership is turning into what Go90 became. Dude, take it to the media graveyard. Seriously.
I know, right?
Yeah. Hollywood went all in on Quibi, made this media partnership with T-Mobile, and I'm telling you, it's going to be gone by the end of the year. There will be no existence of Quibi after December. It's done. I know they raised $1 billion, and it does not matter.
Yeah.
People aren't liking it, and they don't want it. There's something going on here, Carlos. Would they make an Uncarrier event for $110 plan, bro?
It's going to be more. Look, there's going to be more plans.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. Maybe they're going to add the home, maybe access to home internet more, maybe access to T-Vision, more accessibility.
Man, they can make an Uncarrier move out of Swiss cheese and it would still call it Uncarrier.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, that is true.
You guys think we're going to be let down by this Uncarrier? I mean, the last one we kind of were, weren't we?
Who knows?
Yeah. The last couple of them have sucked.
Yeah, I think it'll be beneficial to customers in the form of either unlimited hotspot and rate plan changes. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be anything with T-Vision or home internet though, because they're still in the pilot phase of that crap. So there's no way they can launch it 3 days from now. No way, unless Neville is up to his bag of tricks.
All right, if you're in the live chat, I just want you to type the number 1. If they bring in a plan that has 100 gigs or more of non-managed data and 100 gigs or more of non-managed hotspot data, is it worth $110 a month for a single line?
I mean,
type a 1 if it's worth $110.
To people like us, it is. I mean, if the network got better, yeah, why not?
They're not there, dude.
I know, bro. Trust me, I know. Like I said, I have a second account for Periscope.
There's not a single wireless carrier that could do it, bro. Caleb, name a wireless carrier in America right now that could do it. Unlimited tethering.
AT&T.
No.
Well, I mean,
AT&T, bro.
AT&T can. I mean, the only closest thing right now is like your unlimited hotspot with Visible.
Yeah, but that's 5 megabits per second.
Well, it's better than nothing.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like a truly unlimited data where your tethering is like your on-device data.
I would love to have unlimited tethering, no cap, no throttle, no nothing. That would just be a dream come true. If
bro,
T-Mobile can do it, that'll be nice.
All right, but this is the thing, though, bro. They can put it out, but they're not going to be able to give full access all the time, bro. They're eventually going to have to deprio it because the network is not there, bro. The network will take. Okay, look at Cox. Bro, just like I showed yesterday on the live with Cox, bro. 2 devices connected, bro. My network experience tanked in half, more than half.
I don't know if I'm just like a pessimist, but I would love to see the network tank. Why in certain areas? Because that just means we get to build out more. It's the truth. Let the whole damn nation. Let the nation take. I don't care.
Yeah.
So
Drain the
Bro,
swamp.
their network won't be able to support any type of unlimited tethering until it's 2.5's built out.
Right, exactly.
And they've got to do network slicing because they're going to have to allocate a certain amount of bandwidth for home internet.
Look, this is what I've said, bro. If people do not believe in network slicing, you are a fool, because network slicing is going to be the best of the best of the best network experience you can get, period. I don't care what anybody says. I'd rather pay, let's say, $80 a month for 200 by 200 gigs with sub 5 ping than pay what I pay right now for unlimited data that can be subject at any time to network management. Because I know when I pay that slice, I get it guaranteed at full access at all times.
Yeah,
people need to stop being cheap, bro. That's what it is.
It's not about being cheap. I think they don't understand what network slicing is.
Bro, network slicing is the best thing. Bro, it's the best thing ever. The cable companies do it right now in broadband. You pay for 150-10. What do you think that is? That's network slicing.
Well, it's priority. Well, yeah, kind of, yeah. Well, but they're not slicing by activity; they're slicing by household.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. True network slicing is going to be by activity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, certain automated devices, enterprise, commercial, residential, consumer grade, like that. All that goes into network slicing.
Yeah, it'd be profile based as well. Yeah. So for certain businesses, enterprises, stuff like that.
Like, bro, I would give up my 2005 unlimited plan for network slicing.
I would too.
You know that's hard for me to say.
It's fine. I would too, 100%.
But of course they're going to have budget options for people, but they're not going to be getting no 150, 200, 250 down.
Oh, no,
they're going to be getting like a 10 by 10.
But no, Carlos, 15 by 15. Consumer grade wireless line is going to be network sliced in a way that all people on that slice are getting this type of access. Like they're all grouped together. You know, like that's how the network slicing is going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of, I mean, we kind of see network slicing in a way in certain types of plans, like people on the Essential, right? People on the Magenta, people on the Magenta Plus. Everybody's got a little bit of a different, priority. So it's just going to be that, but more organized and more specific, which is good, actually. What's up, Tana? What's happening, brother? Oh, taxes and fees not mentioned as one of the Uncarrier moves on Mike's tweet. Yeah. So, new plans. Taxes and fees will be extra. Yeah. Yeah.
Taxes and fees.
Hey, I want to give a special shout out to my bro, Tana So Lit. Hooked it up with the super chat. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Always legendary, never secondary, my brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
We got this for them, bro. We're gonna show them what T-Mobile was gonna give it to them with. When they don't do taxes and fees anymore, they're gonna give it to them with the good old premium lotion.
Yeah. Hey, look, I've been telling people there's ways for them to get around the taxes and fees, the price changes. They continue to honor their current plans, right? And whoever has a grandfathered plan back to a certain extent, but they're not going to give them the premium access and the new access on the new plans. So for people that have like 9 lines for $106, retain those as long as you can. All the new plans are going to be different. They're going to have more capability. They'll be better plans, but they're not going to be better priced. Right. So you're going to be getting cool access, but you're going to be paying.
Let's say you want that new Note 20, bro, and they're doing the promo. This is an example that I'm gonna throw out. Let's say they got the buy one get one free. How much you want to bet that the fine print is gonna say T-Mobile 1 plan or above? It ain't gonna say simple. It ain't gonna say.
What if they say Magenta or above?
Or they can say Magenta or above. Yep.
Man, big shout out to Gene. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Really nice of you. Yeah, dude. Price them out of promotions. Price them out of plan changes. Price them out of features. Older plans don't get it.
They have to, bro, because how are they going to sit here and give you a promotion when you're already getting a sweet-ass promotion? When you're getting, let's say, 10 lines for 100, $160 a month, bro. How are they going to give you, another promotion on top of it, bro, for a free phone? Doesn't make any sense. Eventually that has to, that's if they want to make any money, they want their ARPU to go up, they're going to have to start getting rid of that. And maybe give them, to a better plan with a little bit more discount or something like that, where it's still, yeah, they might pay a little more, but it ain't going to hit them hard. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll work with them.
Yeah, bro. There's still going to be value in these new plans.
Of course.
They're still going to have value. They're still good. Like, bro, if they have unlimited tethering, that's an amazing feature. That's the only feature carriers are really hesitant to give. That's the only one they really don't want to give anyone. So if they add that, that's an amazing proposition for somebody who has 2 devices at home. Like, let's say you got an iPad and a TV. That unlimited tethering might be what it needs, bro. Might be what the doctor ordered for a person with 1 or 2 devices.
And another thing too is even if they do get, let's say T-Mobile, the Netflix does go away, bro. Remember, they still have a contract with Hulu. They still have the title ownership, bro.
Well, they have, I want to say 30% ownership
of what? Of Hulu?
Yeah.
Then they
can the title they got 70% or something.
I
don't know. They got because it's Sprint, bro. That's all Sprint stuff.
Yep, they can give that as part of the value. You know what I'm saying, bro?
That's not SoftBank stuff. That is Sprint stuff, right?
Yep.
So that means T-Mobile having a huge piece of Sprint.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's another thing that's probably gonna happen with these new rate plans. They might just say, "Well, we'll include title on this one," and you know how Sprint does it. They'll include like one thing, and then if you get their highest tier, they'll include Hulu, title, and Amazon. Prime. Well, I doubt they're going to. But
they're not pushing that stuff anymore with any plans.
No, but I'm saying on the new plans, I think that's what they might do too, is be like, you know what, you get our highest tier plan, since they still have the contract with Hulu no matter what, bro. The contract I think is still I think it's for another couple of years.
Oh wow. Okay.
So they might just say, you know what, we'll give on the highest tier plan, we'll throw in that Hulu, the title, and give you the hotspot and shit, because they already have it no matter what, and then they'll probably start transitioning people away from Netflix and start putting them on Hulu, since they have to pay for it no matter what because they're under contract.
But their deal with Hulu is partially their own, right? It's not, Netflix is not owned by any faction of T-Mobile, as opposed to Hulu, which is part of the company, as they say.
I don't see Info Assistant. I don't see Amazon Prime happening, just because Amazon Prime has been moving towards Verizon country and ends up dealing with them more, and with AT&T too. They're right now trying, from what I heard on what is it, CNBC today, they're figuring out, they don't know who to go with, but they're trying to work out a deal for how do you call it, for data, for like data storage and data hubs and stuff like that. They're trying to get a contract.
The business side of things, right?
Yep.
Huh. Okay. Hey, Mike from Technoid, big shout out to you, bro. Hope you're okay, and hopefully, they give you some good news. I see you said you may have gotten injury. Hopefully you're okay, my dude.
Holy crap, yeah.
Wonder what he was doing. I wonder if he's training in the gym. I know he was doing some kickboxing and some MMA stuff. Let's see what happens, bro.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. For those of you just coming in, Uncarrier event, the new T-Mobile, 100% happening July 16th. Mike Sievert tweeted it. T-Mobile promotional information is going out. We're going to be seeing that. That is Thursday, 8:30 a.m. in the Pacific time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. Look, bro. If I put up I don't know, do we even want to call it display art for the promotion? Here's Here's what it is, bro. I'm just gonna go to, and this is actually coming from like the T-Mobile news press, T-Mobile.com. All right, I'll pull it up so you guys can see it, because I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea. Like we're speculating. Like this part's official, right? All right. So is it broadcasting there? You guys could see it. Okay. So this is T-Mobile.com. This is their news and press section. Say hello. T-Mobile announces next Uncarrier move, July 16th. All right. So here you can download the media assets so you can access it. Let's look at this. It says announcing Uncarrier next. All right, so that's what they're calling it. July 16th, 2020. Now, here's what I want to say about this. It says announcing Uncarrier next. The announcement might be in July, but the effect of the Uncarrier might not be till August. So, Carlos, I think you could be right. August 12th might be a day where this all kicks in. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I know for sure. I know they said the rate plan's August 12th. That's what they want to do. They want to have them out by then. Yeah.
So, and big shout out to Dan. Thank you for the kind and generous super chat. The last announcement was a bust. Yeah, because we already had access to it before that. So yeah, I totally agree. It was a bust. We were expecting something more substantial, something of a bigger deal. So hopefully this is something that people could take advantage of and people get excited about. But if I'm looking at this announcement, Carlos, I'm not convinced that it might not take effect until August. You might be right about that. And I think maybe the sources, everybody that's indicating August 12th, that could be when all the things become available. It's just being announced in July. Because we saw them announce something in January and it not take effect until May. You remember that? It was the Connecting Heroes thing. That was like 4 months in the making. Right? First responders and all that. So, yeah, I think maybe an announcement on the 16th of July, but implementation in August. I think it's very possible. Let's look at the notes here. T-Mobile CEO Mike Sievert, T-Mobile executives will host a webcast with Anthony Anderson. Who is this? 6-time Emmy nominee.
Oh, God.
Who is this?
I don't know, bro, but
it's that guy. He's a comedian. He's in a bunch of movies, bro. I know who this is. Okay. All right, so they got a comedian. That's nice. July 16th, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. Live media Q&A with execs immediately following. So, yeah, that's all we know.
Comedian?
I know he's an actor, and he's always been kind of like a comedic actor. So hopefully he's not going to be on no clown shoes, bro.
They're going to be like, yeah, we're going to hike it up, and then they're going to make comedy out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. He was in that movie Blackish. That's right. Yeah. Or in the show Blackish, and he played a cop on law. Oh, okay. So he has had serious roles. I remember him being a comedian. Maybe that's just one thing he does. I don't know. Anyways, he's definitely a notable actor, 100%. Okay, yeah, he is on 5G ads. That's true. All right, let's get Caleb back in here. Yeah, Caleb. Yeah.
Hey, Carlos. I'm at an AT&T store. I need to. My Pixel 3 is about to freaking explode right now, so I need to get a Pixel 4 like right away. I'm just gonna go in there and get it, and so I'll call you if I need you. Okay.
If you need to put it on the thing, just let me know.
Yep. All right. All right. I gotta go. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
All right.
And hopefully that works out. What is his phone's taking a dump?
No.
I don't trust that Google stuff. It's always my secondary, never my primary.
Yep.
Can an iPhone be a primary? Absolutely. Can a Google be a primary? I don't advise it.
I mean, the 3XL was a decent one. I won't deny it. That was pretty decent as a primary.
It's my my tertiary. It's my third phone. I have a 3XL. I don't know, Carlos. We'll see, man. We'll see. Anything that we left out, maybe that we should mention?
I don't know.
I mean, we try to cover everything it could be, right?
Yeah.
So no financing stuff. It's not going to be like a smartphone promotion. That's ridiculous. What's up, Hove? What's happening? Yeah, I think some plan stuff, features, pricing, new plans, low level, high level. I think we're going to see something of that nature, bro. T-Vision's not ready. Home internet's not ready. The network's not ready. Which actually, if you think about unlimited tethering, I don't think the network's ready either, bro.
But they gotta throw something out there, bro. They have to throw something out there,
bro. Their network is in trouble. If they price it high, not everybody's going to take advantage of it, Carlos. You know what? How much is 5 or let's say 4 lines? 4 lines of this, bro. How much?
Let's just say 220. I just as an example, 220 is not bad. Even 250 is not bad, but anything above 250, you're pushing it for the people. I mean, for people like us, it wouldn't matter, but for everybody else, that's a different story.
I don't know if anybody has any questions or if anybody has any ideas as to what to expect out of this announcement. By all means, get the conversation going in the comment section and the live chat. We'd love to hear from you guys. It's really the final frontier. Is where do they bring more value to the plans, but still able to generate the revenue that the company needs to build out their network? I think that's what a lot of people have to understand. T-Mobile cannot really afford to give anything away for free. If you have older plans, if you have older features that you really like, hold on to them as long as you can. But for the most part, I think a lot of that stuff is gone. I think, the value proposition that T-Mobile is looking at is different now. They're not going to be giving you discounts. They're not going to be looking to give you free stuff. They want to give you premium stuff, but you have to pay for it.
Of course. That's how any company is.
Business, bro. Give them a reason to spend money at your company, but you got to give them the value.
Exactly. The value still has to be there.
What's up, Chucky? What's happening, bro? Thank you for the super chat. Won't touch a pixel. Too many privacy issues with Google. I don't know. I hear they're pretty encrypted devices. I don't know. Gene with the super chat. Thanks for that, buddy. Appreciate it very much. Zachary says everyone hates AT&T for high prices, but it paid off for network improvements. Totally agree. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And what makes Verizon such a densely tower-rich network is the fact that they just spent so much money on all those sites, bro. Everything's upgraded, everything's renovated, everything, there's additions, there's lots of small cells. I mean, if Verizon didn't spend all that money, the network would have tanked completely.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I forgot to ask you, Carlos. Did you watch my live stream the other night? Saturday night? Where somebody said that the Verizon network tanked?
Yeah. I saw that, bro.
All right, so he said the network tanked. Were you able to see me pull up a 1440p video?
Yep. No problem.
Since when do tanking networks do 1440p video?
Because they're used to seeing their 100, 150 megabit speeds, bro, and they think that that's GOAT. And then they think, but little do they know that a lot of networks prioritize the speed test app to show higher numbers, so it looks better on their reportings. And at the end of the day, it's not consistent because you've tested it, I've tested it. I've gone 50. I've had 70 upload. I can't even hold a Periscope for more than a minute and 5 seconds.
I can't live stream from T-Mobile. I don't know how the network's going to hold up with unlimited tethering, man. It's going to be tough. I don't know how many customers are going to take advantage of it. I think that's the actual wild card. What percentage of T-Mobile customers want to spend over $100 a line, bro? Because even on a family plan, Carlos, that's going to be a $60 line.
Yep.
Or at least 50 or 55, right?
Somewhere around there, yeah. Let's say, give or take.
Big shout out to Martin. Thank you for the super chat, broski. Thank you. It's kind of you guys, all the donators out there. Thank you for that. Big shout out to MS, the customary 171. Thank you for that super chat.
Damn it.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I missed anything else. I think we covered everything. Anything for the good of the order, Carlos, before we kind of wrap things up here? I mean, I felt like we kind of covered everything.
I mean, that's what it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, we looked at every option or possibility. I'm kind of bummed out to see that it has nothing to do with the device financing. That's bad. So we're going to continue to see that. We'll have to see, man. All right, so probably around 12:30. I don't know, depending on how long the announcement is. This Thursday, I'll do a follow-up, a reaction. We're definitely going to do something to follow up on this story. We'll see what the Uncarrier event does. Yeah, 3 days. So, Pete, start counting your days, start counting your hours, whatever they do. We'll see what happens. All right, Carlos, anything for the go to the order?
If you, if value is more important to you, I would say try to hold on to your legacy plan as long as you can.
But if features are more value to you, this could be a good option for people if they do upgrade those plans.
It's a great option.
But they're going to be different options. If Netflix is gone out of this plan, there's going to be other stuff.
Yeah, of course. But
so
either way, it's a great option. Yeah,
it could work out for people. Anyways, we'll follow it up. Thank you for the super chat sticker, Paul. Appreciate you, man. Chuck Riggs with the super chat. Thank you for that. I think they offer a slight discount that sounds good on paper, but takes away all other value under the table, like taxes, fees, and Netflix. I think taxes and fees are gone from these new plans. I think Netflix is gone from these new plans. That stuff is gone because what they're going to do is they're going to give you better network access, higher network access. So to me, if you're more about the network, these newer plans are more up your alley because that's all they've been advertising lately. That's all they've been pushing is network, network, network. They're going to get away from the extras and they're going to push network access. I'm actually a big fan of this. I can't wait for July 16th. I want to see if the focus is going to be the network.
Yeah. We will see, bro. We will see.
All right.
But like I said, bro, don't get mad if the source was correct.
No, we're not going to get mad about it. We just want to be in the know. Thank you guys for watching. Do me a solid. Hit the like button. Share this to your socials. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys very much for helping and doing that. If you want to donate, you could donate. There's links in the description box for that. I had a PayPal. People said, you got Venmo, you got Cash App. I did all that. So if you want to donate, you could do that if you want. Thank you for that in advance. Thank you for everybody who provided super chats. All the links in the description box also include like the SMT Patreon page, early access to videos, exclusive videos, Patreon exclusive live streams. If you like what the channel does but want more and want extra stuff, head there to the Patreon page. Link in the description down there. That's pretty much it. We covered everything. Anyways, when's the next live stream? Probably Thursday. We'll do one to follow up on this announcement. July 16th, next Uncarrier move to be announced. They're calling it Uncarrier Next. Mike Sievert, the new CEO, will do his thing.
Next.
Yeah, we'll hear and we'll see what they're doing. Anyways, thank you to my moderators, #ModSquad. Big shout out to those that watched it in the live, #2LiveCrew. If you watch this while you were eating lunch, or if you're hungry, #Ravioli Gang. And if you watch this on replay, big shout out to the replay crew, #replay crew. All right, you guys have a great rest of the day. I'm the SMT, Carlos S. Tech. Caleb was here earlier. Appreciate you guys very much, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.